Have you ever felt completely alone? Not just physically alone, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually alone. Like even when you're around people, something still feels empty. Like nobody really understands what you're going through. And you try to stay strong. You try to smile. You try to act like everything is okay. But deep down, it's not. Because there's a quiet kind of loneliness that doesn't make noise. It just sits with you. Late at night, in your thoughts, in those moments when everything slows down and you're left alone with how you really feel. And maybe lately, that feeling has been getting stronger. Maybe you've been feeling disconnected, distant, like something is missing. And you've asked yourself, why do I feel like this? Why do I feel so alone, even when I'm not? If that's you, I need you to hear this clearly. You are not as alone as you feel. I know it feels real. I know it feels heavy. But feelings don't always tell the full truth. Because God is with you, right now, in this moment. Even if you don't feel Him. Even if it's quiet. Even if nothing around you seems to be changing. He is still there. The Bible says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." That means in your lowest moments, God is not distant. He's closer. Closer than you think. Closer than you feel. But loneliness has a way of distorting your perspective. It makes you feel unseen, unheard, forgotten, like nobody is paying attention. But God sees everything. Every thought, every tear, every silent moment where you didn't say anything, but felt everything. He sees it all, and He cares more than you realize. The problem is, we often expect God to show up in a certain way. We expect a feeling. We expect instant peace. We expect something obvious. But God doesn't always move like that. Sometimes His presence is quiet. Sometimes it's subtle. Sometimes He's working in ways you don't recognize yet. And just because you don't feel Him doesn't mean He's not there. Think about this. There are times in your life when God protected you and you didn't even realize it. Times when things didn't work out and later you understood why. Times when you felt alone, but looking back, you can see God was carrying you the whole time. And maybe this moment right now is no different. Maybe God is closer than you think. Maybe He's working in your life in ways you don't fully understand yet. Maybe this loneliness is not meant to break you, but to draw you closer to Him. Because sometimes God will allow you to feel empty so you can discover that He is the only one who can truly fill that space. Not people, not distractions, not temporary comfort, only Him. And I know that's not always easy to accept because we all want connection. We all want to feel understood. We all want someone to be there. But even when people fall short, God never does. He doesn't leave. He doesn't forget. He doesn't walk away. So instead of letting loneliness push you away from God, let it pull you closer. Talk to Him. Even if it feels awkward, even if it feels like nothing is happening. Even if all you can say is, God, I feel alone. Because that's where it starts. That's where connection begins. Not in perfection, but in honesty. God is not waiting for you to have the right words. He's waiting for you to come to Him. And when you do, something begins to shift. Maybe not instantly, maybe not dramatically, but slowly, peace starts to grow, strength starts to build, and you begin to realize you're not as alone as you thought. You were never alone. God was there the entire time, and even now, He's still there, sitting with you, walking with you, holding you together, even when you feel like you're falling apart. So don't let this moment convince you that you're by yourself. You're not. You never were, and you never will be. Because God is with you right now, in this moment, and He's not going anywhere. So take a breath, slow down, and remind yourself of this truth. You they're seen, you are loved, and you are not alone, even if it feels like it. God is closer than you think, and He actions when be.